Hey everyone. So in this tutorial, we're talking about households in Poimnion. Households. So we are currently on the household tab. If you notice, we are under people and groups and we are on the household tab. Now, a household is simply a family unit. So you have, for instance, the Smith family or the Brown family, whoever lives under one roof, right? And you might be asking, why do I need that when I already have every member in my directory? And here's why. Many people don't live as quote unquote individuals, right? They live as families. They share an address. They share a phone, and very often they give as one household, not as separate people. So when you're sending out a letter, when you're planning a visit, when you're looking at a year-end giving statement, you're not thinking about one name. You're thinking about a home. All right? That's what households do. Households lets Poimnion see your church the way you actually see it on a Sunday. Families, right? Not just names on a list. So that's very, very important to capture, to digest, and to think through as well, right? So let me show you how to set them up, set up these families, how to add members to a household, and one setting in here that I really want you to pay attention to, because it decides who in the family can see the family's giving. All right. So on the family tab, let me zoom this up a bit. Let me hide this here. So once you're on the household tab, I said family tab, but once you're on the household tab, you click add household, right? Then you're going to give that household a name. So for instance, let's go to our directory. And the first one is Nicole Adams, right? That's the first name. So what we're going to do now is under households, we're going to add the Adams family, or the Adams family, right? The address, just 123, Awesome Street, Splendid, New Jersey, something like that. I just made this up. I made this up. Then this feature I want you to really pay attention to. Allow household members to view each other's giving. If this is unchecked, then each person in that household, their giving will show up separately on their dashboard, right? But if it is checked, then each member in the household, they can see what the other person in the household has given. So this is just very important. If you want a shared household experience where giving is concerned, you keep it checked. If you don't want it to be shared, then you keep it unchecked. You can easily find that out from the member or the individual, right? Just ask them, is it okay if your giving is shared across for your entire family? Because some people don't mind, some people probably do mind. And once you are finished, you click create. Now, once you create the household, the next thing you can do now is to add the members to the household. So you have members of the Adams family. So we know that Adam Nicole is a member. Let's say Carter Ryan. Let's say Matthew Clark, and let's say Joshua Hall. Right? These are all one household. This is one family. Right? So now what happens is that you have the Adams family, and here are the members of the Adams family. Okay. So when you do your financial report at the end of the year, guess what? You can also do your financial report for the entire household. And some people, when they file taxes, for instance, if they're married and filing jointly, it's just one statement. You're not doing a statement for the wife and the husband, just one financial giving statement for the household. So this is the power of household. Try it out. And you do want to have all your members in a household that are quote unquote given together. It just makes it a lot easier. Now, whenever, for instance, you have a single person who is not necessarily a part of a household, for instance, you have Alan Emily here. Alan Emily is not a part of a household. You could either leave it as is, that's not a big deal, but also you could create for instance, a household for Alan. So you're gonna have Alan Emily. So you're gonna have the Allen household, right? And of course, I'm working with a standard, the Allen household. I'm working with a standard mock-up address here, so I'm just gonna use the same mock-up address. And so you click create, and of course it's just one person in this household, and so you click done. Now when you go to directory and then you click edit, when you edit Allen's name, there it is under household, the Allen household, her name is there. And this is one of the ways as well. For instance, if you know all the people who are in a particular household, once you click on their name and you click edit and you know the household that they're a part of, if that household is already set, then what you could do is just to select the household that person is a part of, right? And yeah, you're good to go. So that's it for household. Very easy, very powerful, but it's very important to have it set up, because just keep in mind, as I said, many times, even though you have individuals coming to your church, they are quote unquote not functioning as separate people. They're functioning as a family. So this allows you to send out letters, allows you to plan your visits, allows you to give your end of year statements to one household. So households are very important, and I invite you to click around and set up your households in Poimnion, because it will make things a lot easier. All right. Thank you so much, and catch you on the next one.